Hey, what's going on, you guys? Just doing a quick little video here showing you a quick trade I took today, and I'm going to show you the trade I took yesterday as well. So let me explain what I've been doing first. All right, so I've been trying to find this high for a while now. um, I thought maybe it was like down here. As soon as I broke this clear area of resistance, the three tops, I thought I was going to be around this area here. I figured maybe that's it. That's as high as we're going. I don't know. You never know. Um, you just never know. All right. What you think is going to happen is not most likely what's going to happen, but it doesn't really matter. I've been patient trying to wait for this high. This area here was really, really important to me. All right. So this was a new high. Okay. If this didn't exist, none of this was here. This was a new high right here. Okay. The market came down. In this case, I'm trading the SPY, so the SPY came down, came back up, gap down, came back up. It broke this high here. Okay, because this was a high. Like I said, forget about all this here. This was a high. It broke the high, but it came back down. Okay, now it came up again. Couldn't pass this high. All right, look at that. It got stopped out at this high here. Came back down, came up. Again, the same thing. I got held up at this area here. Played around this area, same thing. Once it did break that high, gapped up, market came down. On Friday I thought maybe we're gonna have a gap we're gonna fill the gap, but clearly we didn't. So market came up, and then it bounced here, and then first of all, I like to trade on 30 minutes. It's just way easier to see things. So I marked out this high. I do that a lot. I'll mark out the high of the first 30 minutes or the low. As you can see here, it bounced off the low here. And then it came up past that high. So I knew we were going to go up. Once it broke this high, I knew the SPY was going to go up. And it came back down, and look where it bounced. It bounced at this high. Look what it did later on, went up. Then Monday comes around, it comes down. It bounces at this high here, 30 minutes from Friday. That's where it bounces. And it continues to go up. It breaks this high here. And once it broke this high, this was a clear level of resistance. As you can see, when it came down, it bounced on this high and came back up. We made a new high on Monday, came down, and it came down to this area here. Didn't quite get there, but same concept there. As you can see, now this is support here, because look where every time it bounces here, support. Broke that support on what day is this? On Tuesday. Monday broke down that support, and then so yesterday I was really excited because we couldn't get past this support here, or this resistance. When stock breaks support, the old support becomes new resistance, so on and so forth. So we couldn't get past this resistance area here. When I saw this candle here, I wanted to go short just because I knew, all right, probably, we're not going to fill the close. I think this candle was enough to fill the close. I'm not really quite sure, but this candle couldn't pass that one. And then we got this candle and then this candle. So we had an hour, 30 minutes of just straight downwards action. And then as we got close to this level here, I was really paying attention, because we could have had a bounce at this area, like we did all these times here. We could have had a bounce like we did here, but at the same time, it couldn't really go up. It couldn't go up because it couldn't break this high, this resistance area. So, after an hour and 30 minutes of straight downwards, I was like, you know what? It's pretty much going to be, I think it's going to go down. I'm going to go short. If it doesn't break down and bounces, I'll just get out. But I went short right as soon as this candle opened, and it just dumped. It just dumped the whole thing. Pretty much caught the whole thing. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I was pretty much lucky because, you see this happen sometimes when you just get big candles that come out of nowhere and just dump, and then you're like, wow, I should have been in that. Well, I caught that thing right here because I pretty much knew this was a major support area here. And then after an hour, 30 minutes of just straight downwards, I was like, okay, I'm going short. So I got in short, and then as soon as I got in, boom, this whole thing dumped down. I'm not gonna lie and tell you guys I stayed in to the very bottom, because I didn't. I actually got out as soon as I started pulling upwards. I got out, but I made pretty good money. I made like $600, six some change, 620 or something like that on this candle here. And then the market tried to come up again, and then this candle here, I saw this candle here. This is a very important candle. I saw this downwards. As soon as this one opened, I went in short, just a little fun size, just to see what it was gonna do. You know, I was pretty much aware that I was gonna lose some money here, so I went with a small size. I just wanted to see what it was gonna do, but compared to what I was seeing here, I liked it for it to come downwards, but as you can see, it didn't happen. I ended up making around, I think I made like $60 or something. It wasn't too big, but anyways. So I ended up coming out with like some like 660 or almost $700 I made yesterday. And then today, it was really interesting here. Let me go ahead and show you this. So we had this clear area of, where am I? Okay, so today market, it opened up at 310.88, and then it came down and then bounced on this area here, which was previous resistance here. Okay, so it bounced on that area there, and look where it bounced yesterday as well. It bounced right here at this level, this resistance from this previous week right here. Look where it bounced, exactly on that. Yeah, it went a little bit lower, but still bounced at this old resistance level, and then it came up. Today it could, like I said, opened at 310.88, came down. This is a reason why I trade on 30 minutes, guys, is so I don't jump in trade left and right and just lose money. So I saw this candle here, and I was like, okay, what is this candle here gonna do? Okay. Can we bounce here again? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we're gonna bounce there again. We already did it once, but at the same time, we had this this pivot point here. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I just started putting pivot points on my chart, maybe about a month ago. I don't take trades based on pivots. They're not really something I base my trades off of. I'm not really sure how they work. I mean, I know how they work, but I'm not really sure how to implement them in my trading. Because, hindsight, they work, but during the day, I'm not sure. But I just got them on here just to play around, see what they do, see how the market, what the market does at these areas. So I was like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go short. I didn't want to go short here at the lows. Just in case we had a bounce, because I thought the market was going to come up, to be honest with you guys. But it went up on this area here like 3 times, and then the third time I was like, all right, you know what, we're under the pivot, I'm gonna take a short. At least the most I can do is ride it short from here all the way down to this area where it might bounce like it did the previous 3 times. You know what, it might bounce here, but I'll catch a little bit something right here, about what, 50 cents, I'll catch that. And then I got in short. I covered some right here as we got in this area, because it looked like it was gonna bounce. And then I left some on, and as soon as I did, boom, this thing just broke through. It broke through, and it happens to bounce at this area of previous resistance. So look at that. It's like magic. This thing is so easy to predict what it's gonna do. I'm not saying it's always easy, but it was pretty much easy trying to see what I was gonna do. Now that I think about it here, it looks like it bounced at this pivot, at this mid pivot here. Like I said, I'm not really too sure how to implement them in my trading. This is just stuff I'm trying to just work with. But yeah, that's what I did. So today I just made $200. Nothing too big. There you go. I made $200, and that was today. That's pretty much what I did, guys. That's how I captured, all my trades. Pretty simple and easy, to be honest with you guys. Clear level of resistance here. You had a nice support here. Broke through that. I caught it yesterday once it broke through this area. Today I took a short right here at this when it rejected this area here, because it looked like it was going to go up. Once it rejected it, I went in short. I said, okay, if it goes above the pivot, I'll get out, but not a big loss. But it ended up working out. It bounced exactly where this level was from yesterday and the previous support here. So that's pretty much what I did. Hope you guys liked the video. Hopefully I can show you a thing or two. Like I said, I trade on 30-minute time frame. Very easy to see support and resistance. Whenever I'm trying to trade, mark out my trades for the next day, I like to throw it on the 1 hour. That way you can easily spot. It's like magic. You can easily see what's gonna happen. But that's pretty much it. If you guys like the video, thumbs up. If you don't, thumbs down. Questions, comments, concerns, shoot them down in the comments below. I'll see you in the next one.